And tonight, Barbara's asked me to speak, share about my path, and there's an opportunity for any of you to do that. We're a community, and this isn't about hierarchy or any of that shit. It's about supporting each other in growing and expanding and being real and authentic, and having a place where we can come and be who we authentically are. She didn't make that statement about the center just to sound good. She actually means it. And I love that I can come here and I can be me. And before I begin, what I've done is I've written out what I want to say. I'll sometimes be able to speak directly to you, but most of the time I'll have to read because I didn't want to mess it up. It's such a special message for me. But what I want to start with is what I believe. What I believe without a doubt is that there is only one power in the universe, and it is God, and it is energy, and it is what everything and everyone is. And every action I make, every communication I make is the divine doing it. And I get to express it for it. I get to experience it in this form, in this crazy container that hurts and laughs and does all this stuff. And I want to be able to have the center be a place where you guys know that about me. I'm not somebody who hides how weird I am. I'm passionate about my path, and I always have been since it began when I was 22. So I'll begin to get across what my experience is. So a few months ago, I noticed that I was experiencing a shift in my consciousness. Everything I was experiencing was happening in this mid-tone. It's the only way I can explain it. So there were no highs and no lows. You know how life is like very dramatic or bummed out or all these different ways of being? I've just started living in this mid-tone, I have to call it, because it was what it was doing was life was starting to create for me living in the moment and living in the now, and I had no idea. So what it felt like when it first started was I was broken, or something was happening and I didn't like it. I was saying to Barbara, oh, I can't come to the center anymore because what you teach doesn't resonate. It was just, so it was like someone took all my puzzle and smashed it on the floor, and I had to figure out what I wanted to keep and what I wanted to look into. And, Barbara was just beautiful about it. She was just like, let's just see where you go. Like, how exciting. What a cool experience, So I sat with it, and I still didn't know what to do. So for over the last 40 years, I do workshops called Enlightenment Intensives. And they work in a dyad format where two people become partners. And for 40 minutes, they swap turns getting across who they are. And this is such a profound experience. Have you ever spent 4 days from 6 in the morning until 1 at night getting yourself across, being able to hear for the first time what the hell you really believe, going through all your experiences? It's incredibly profound. And it has always, when I've done them, centered me, given me clarity of who I am. And so I went to do one. I did a day version, and I worked on what am I? That was my question for the day. And, with this experience just simmering, like, what the hell was I going through, Anyway, near the end of the workshop, I had a direct experience of the truth of life. And like that, I was woken up. I was out of the illusion. I'm still out of it. It's pretty cool. I don't know how long it'll last. But what I realized, I didn't realize anything. What I was given was the blessing that everyone and everything is absolute perfection. It isn't absolute perfection if you get the right car. It isn't absolute perfection if you get the right relationship, if you heal your illness, if you do the right path, if you don't lie, if you don't hurt other people. All of it is perfection. And I know that that's difficult to hear because we want to believe that there's somewhere to go. There's some way else to be. If I just wasn't this, it'd be right. But the truth is that you are absolute perfection the way you are. All your struggles, all your health issues, all the fuck ups, all the failures, they are meant to be. They are not your obstacles. They are not your enemies. They are not they're not being done to you. They are the one expressing. It wants to feel brilliance. It wants to feel tragedy. It wants to feel devastation. It wants to experience every possible thing in the universe that we can feel. And only in this container can you feel it. You can't feel it when you're out of here. And there's only one you, and there's only one shot. When you're done here, you're done. There isn't going to be another one of Nanci. Nanci's not coming back. She might, I don't know the rules. Maybe you're reincarnated. I don't know. But this one and you are one-shot deals. Why I'm sharing this expression of the one to you is to urge you to start from this moment on, accepting your reality and express it. Express it with all your might. If you're happy, be the fucking happiest person you've ever been in your life. And if someone died and you're grieving, grieve like it's a passion. See it as an honor to express what God is. It's everything. There is no mistake. There is nothing wrong. You don't have to fix yourself. You know, I used to hear these sayings from Barbara all the time. You know, you're born whole, and complete, whatever. I can't think of them right now. Or it is what it is. Or there's all these sayings. And I used to think they were so such a throwaway, like, you know, something someone once wrote, but they're true. There is only one you. There is only this moment, because one of us could die by the end of my talk. We have no guarantee. You don't know what's ahead, and it is all a gift to you. It's all a blessing. All the shit shows, all the health issues, everything, when relationships broke. You know, I can only speak from my own experience, but the most profound gifts I ever received in my life were because I had tragedy. I didn't get them. I didn't get these gifts from God because I was coasting along beautifully, saying all the right stuff, behaving correctly, following what, you know, is supposed to be good. There is no bad and there is no good. There only is what there is, and it's about expressing it. And one way that I have been able to process this experience, and I hope everyone can, you know, open your heart to me and allow this in what I'm saying. You don't have to agree with me. It is what it is. I don't need you to agree with me. I just want to be fully gotten with my expression of my experience. The most beautiful and simplest way to move into this experience I'm having is to meditate. When I started at the center, I just made that decision. You know what? For years I've said, yeah, I'm going to meditate. Yeah, I'm going to make it a practice. But I started 40 minutes a day, and it has been life-changing for me, because this container is like a treasure chest, and I'm the only guy with the key. And you are the same with your vessel. You have secrets in there and gifts and blessings. And if you don't go inside there, you're never going to claim them. They're waiting for you. And so have fun. Find out, like for me, it's a vibration. I listen to different frequencies. That's how I meditate. I don't do silence, you know, and so have fun finding the way that your vessel meditates. Have fun figuring out what your truths are that you want to express. And I just want to say to you again that the goal here, being alive as a person on this planet, is not to make life easier. Stop trying to get stuff and be happy. Life isn't that. No one here is 20. We've all lived long enough to know that shit happens. Life is difficult. There are deaths, and there are pains, and there is loneliness, and there is death and war, and there's a whole bunch of shit going on. If your only purpose is to express with love fully who you are in every moment, dare to do it, dare to try, dare to look foolish, dare to be passionate when it's inappropriate in a room. Just fucking rock your life. I love you all. I am truly grateful that you listened to me. And I am truly grateful for this beautiful center that shit like this can be said. And it's an honor that I get to express it. This experience I'm having is profound for me. It's still new to me. I'm still learning. And I am truly grateful that I have the center and all of you so that I can express it. It is really powerful to be able to say the truth that my entire life is dedicated to God. My entire being, every move I make. And I am honored that the more that I expand, the more that I can help and heal with my service in Reiki. And so it's been an honor to speak to you tonight. I love you all, and namaste. And I hope that you enjoy your questions. I've made them challenging. Ding. So before we go into those breakout rooms, there's, I guess we'll just call them agreements. So I am creating a divine space of understanding, love, and compassion for each person to share their beliefs and perspectives and in this experience. I am speaking and acting for myself personally and not for others, and will share my truth honestly and respectfully. I am trusting that this is a safe space to step outside my comfort zone, or rather my familiar place. I am keeping my opinions and my advice to myself and will not crosstalk nor give advice or suggestions. I am keeping confidential what is shared here. I am ensuring each participant has equal time to share, and I'm lightening up and I am joy. So Deja will set up the rooms. And here are your questions. If if you have your phones available, you can take a picture, or Deja is going to put it in the chat, and hopefully that will remain when you get to a breakout room. And I don't think Deja can speak while she's setting it up. So there we go. So I believe they're ready if you want to go to your rooms. Enjoy. Are we going in breakout rooms?
I don't have a room to go to.
I'm still working on it. Just give me a second,
okay.
please.
Sorry.
Thank you.
No worries. Take your time. Recording is still on.
Thank you.